When I say Kalala, Yahweh Bashim Shai Bashim Kodash double honors to the apostles of Stone. Shalom to all the brothers in the highway and byway preaching this word in sincerity and in truth. Much honesty. I'm the brother Shapar from the Jimmy's Jamaica camp. And there's many discussion out there whether reincarnation is real, yes or no. It's up to you if you want to believe it's not, man. Seeing, after all, the Lord is not out here trying to convince the unconvinced, man. You know what I mean? The scripture already laid the groundwork with all the information that you should know that reincarnation is real. Now you have this miscreant by the name of Vocab Malone, you know. You have other Israelite groups who scoff at reincarnation and all that. But hey, look, man, we are here to declare the truth and the truth of the scripture only. And if you can get it, you can get it. If you can't, you just can't, man. You know what I mean? So what we want to speak on basically is the fact that these men scoff that look, the prophets them actually come back in the reincarnation, man. Because the scripture teach that the prophets come back in the reincarnation, yeah. You know what I mean? And if all who believe in reincarnation, look, man, you should believe that all these men, great men, come back. These great men in Israel, all of them come back. You know what I mean? In the spirit, are the same spirit that I was in before. You know what I mean? Now, I'm bringing out a first precept here. You know, we'll continue. This is 1 Corinthians 14 and 32. It says, and the spirit of the prophets are subjected to the prophets. You know what I mean? This is the order of the Lord do things. The Lord do things by order. You know, it's scripture tell again that he divided all of this by lot, man. Every talent where your brother have right now, the Lord divided by a lot. See, whether it want to be physical things when the kingdom to come, or your lot of being a prophet, the Lord basically have that for you. You especially, not nobody else, man. You know what I mean? So if he's a prophet, when you come back here in the reincarnation, the Lord is going to give you that spirit to be a prophet, man. You know what I mean? That same prophet that was before. You know what I mean? And how we know this, look at John. Look at John, for example, man. This is Luke. This is Luke 1 and 17. This is John. When John, the birth of John, basically. This is what the scripture says. It says, and he shall go forth. And he shall go Slakia, and he shall go before him in the spirit and power of Elijah, and turn the heart of the fathers to the children, and the disobedient to the wisdom of the just, and make ready the people prepared for the Lord. This is the mission that John come for. This or the order the Lord do things. So if you believe in the Bible and believe that the Lord Yahushai is coming back soon, you should expect that John must already come and prepare the way. See, because this is how the Lord, this is the order how the Lord do things in him. Have a forerunner who prepare the way, man. See, so right now, we being here in this truth, we turning back our hearts to the fathers. It must be in result of John coming here in our time. You know what I mean? Least be everything you believe in vain then. Because all these men who say them are Israel, but them don't believe in a reincarnation and all of that. Seeing how you get the knowledge you have. Are you that prophet? You know what I mean? For some way, you have a vast majority of us speaking this truth, man. Some way it come. You know, me personally believe that Abba Bivens is Elijah. Well, it's up to you if you don't or you wanna. You know what I mean? Seeing, but this truth here, seeing, it must be given to me by a prophet of some sort, man. Seeing, me personally, don't know about you. But anyway, seeing, this is what John, this is the mission of John, man. And this is John Lot. You know what I mean? This is Elijah, I should say, Lot. You know what I mean? Because John is Elijah, man. Seeing, as the scripture pointed out there. But look, man, just like what the apostle denied that he is Paul, is the same way John denied that he is Elijah. Maybe he is, maybe he's not. You know what I mean? But somebody has to be Paul here today, because somebody have to be all the prophets them, because all the prophets come back today, and somebody here has to be those men. You know what I mean? See? No. The apostles distinctly say, look, nobody should call him Paul, man. But anyway, see? These are some of the prophets that basically would be here in the last days, man. See? This is Daniel 12 and 13. He said, but go thou thy way till the end. So Daniel is going to be here in the end. See, for thou shalt rest, meaning Daniel is going to die, and stand in thy lot at the end of the days. You know, Daniel is going to be in his lot at the end of the days, man. And his lot is to be what? A prophet. So Daniel is one of those brothers out here in the highway and byway prophesying this truth. We don't know. See? All those great men you read about, the king of Israel, would be here in captivity, man. Because scripture say, oh, you and your king are going to captivity, man. You know what I mean? The spirit know. The spirit know. Seeing what it knows, man. And if you're not the spirit, you're not going to know, man. So, hey, we ain't going to say anything. But anyway, this is John the Revelator. This is what it said. In Revelation 10 and 11, it said, and he said unto me, thou must prophesy again. Now, John was speaking here from the Isle of Patmos, where he was exiled, man. See, and John never leave there till he died. You know what I mean? Well, so look, man, you see that the angel was lying to John. See, now John was in the reincarnation. Is in the reincarnation, yeah? Alright, look, it's a Revelation 10:11 again, and it says, he said unto me, thou must prophesy again before many peoples and nations and tongues and kings. So in order for John to do this, see, he must have to come again, or at least be somebody sneak him off of the island and carry him, because someone making a prophesy and sneak him back on the island. You know what I mean? Which we know, so I don't say go. But hey, look, and John is here speaking before many peoples, nations, and tongues and kings. Again, as the scripture say here, again. Yeah? So, John is here. Just going through some prophets, basically, from the scriptures that we know. See, he's coming back, man. Or he's here. Now, look, this is 2nd Ezra 16 and verse 17. This is the Ezra's prophesying of the great judgment that is coming up on the earth, man. Heading with this, coming to our head with this great fire, man. Seeing the fire that is going to kindle upon the earth, man. See? And this is a statement that Ezra's made. He said, look, woe is me, who will deliver me in those days? So Ezra is distinctly saying that, look, he will be in these times we must speak about. And he must ask, who are going to deliver him, man? Because guess what? Ezra is here today. Yeah? Ezra will be here today, man. See? Look, whoever ears to hear, let him hear, man. It's all about that. The Lord Yahushua never come and try to make it plain and clear to everybody. All these things, man. Certain things are just spiritual. And everything I got spell out in the scriptures, man. So if I can't get certain things, I just not have a spirit. Yo, Peter asked Lord Yahushua. And Lord Yahushua asked Peter a question, and Peter answer, and him say, yo, look, flesh and blood never reveal this to you, man. It's what? The spirit, man. So hey, if you're not of the spirit, you're not going to receive spiritual things. Some of you just straight up carnal, man. You know what I mean? So you can't get this. The whole issue of reincarnation now is like a mystery to our Vocab, Malone and friends. You know what I mean? When basically there's no logical reason not to believe in reincarnation, man. Everything here before you is into a cycle, a perpetual cycle. Why not believe that the spirit is in a perpetual cycle? You're just dumb, man. Scientifically, you can prove that everything is in a perpetual cycle. Why the spirit cannot be in a cycle? Why it's so far-fetched? Yeah? But hey, as you say, the Lord have a blocker on some of you. It won't get, because this truth is only for the elect, man. That's the reason why the Lord come and him speak in a parable, you know what I mean, that certain people cannot understand what is being said. This is given unto the elect of the nation of Israel, and this is our lot. Our lot is to learn the truth and retain that truth, and it is not given unto others, man. our lot cannot be given to others. And we believe that we are the prophets, man. A matter of fact, now we not want to believe that we are the prophets. We are the ones in the highway and byway prophesying, man. So we are the prophets, man. Because, hey, look, the Bible tells us prophets are going to be here in the last days, man. Whether they want to be false prophets or real prophets, both sides are going to be here. See, so who are those prophets, man? Certainly, it's not Vocab alone. You're witnessing the prophets and basically day in, day out teaching this truth, man. Seeing uploading videos on weekends on the highway and byway, man. Those are the prophets. If you don't want to believe that, man, seeing, well, it's on you. If what you're seeing is not enough to show you that the Lord is moving on the earth, man, through certain men, you know what I mean, who are men who reincarnate, men of old, you know what I mean, well, it's on you, man. See, we only can do what we have to do. Look, this is what I want really bring out still, but we don't say Kalalali or Bashim or Shai, Bashim or Kalkodash, double honest to the apostles of great minister. And shalom to the brothers out there preaching this word in sincerity and in truth, much honesty. Shalom.